Hello! Hello, konnichiwa, what's up? It's me, it's your boy. Today, we're gonna probably be playing a lot of games, because I decided I wanted to do just a whole bunch of stuff. Right now, Steam Next Fest is running, which means that there are a bunch of games that, now have demos, and they're promoting these demos, so I'm gonna just play a bunch of different game demos, and see what catches my fancy. I downloaded, I think, 6 or 7. Don't know if I'll play them all, but 6 or 7 ones that caught my fancy and was like, oh, this seems like something I'll be interested in. The first one here is Soul Blaze. Kayaku art style seems to be some sort of creature catcher. I just noticed that there's a streamer try the Twitch integration. How do I add it? I don't know how to add it is the thing. Is that in the settings, maybe? Oh, Twitch, yeah, there we go. Render overlay on a Sanchez for streamer's Twitch mode. And you can render overlay on a second transparent window. Like my Twitch overlay? So I don't need to do that. I won't worry about it. Alright. Also looks like if enough people catch gel mills, they'll add one to the game. Look, a Diffdogwa. Let's do this, Calboo. Alright, I have a lucky Calboo. We can't do anything without dice, but luckily every turn we get to roll all. Alright. Dice, but Pokemon. So 1 in 3, that's still enough to pay for a headbutt. Let's move the dice over to headbutt and pay for it. Okay. So you need to roll at least those numbers. Oh, we're out of dice, can't attack anymore. Let's end our turn and get our dice back. Ouch, that hurts, so the opponent will act when I end my turn. I think the dotted line shows which trick they plan to use next. Oh no, Diffidakwa is going to use Snap again. Let's protect ourselves. Pout will give us 2 shields, so let's use the 4 to pay for it. But why not use the 4 to pay for something that actually costs 4? Interesting, the trick exhausted after I used it. That means I can't use it again this turn. I should check trick details more often with the inspection mode. Press, oh, okay. Gain 2 shield. Cost 3, does 2 damage. Pay the skill exact, gets potency equal to its cost. So it does 5, I guess, if we can pay exactly 3. And this has a higher crit chance, 1 more damage, and a 10% chance to stun. Alright, we still have a die left and can act. 1 is pretty bad. Good thing we have some rerolls. Let's reroll later and see if we can't get at least a 2. Oh, and every time I roll above my Animon's level, it gains experience points equal to the amount rolled. Okay, so we reroll. Perfect, there's where we just need to satisfy Snap's precise flavor. If we pay it exactly, it increases the damage. Okay, that's what I was just looking at earlier. So if I want to... Nice, Cowboy took no damage thanks to the shield. Diffidoggo is pretty weak. Let's try and catch it and add it to our team. I should open my inventory and throw a bind shard. Alright. Awesome, we caught it. Here's the battle results screen. We gain bottle caps and marbles. With bottle caps, we can buy items during our run, and with marbles, we can unlock powerful upgrades back at the base. We also gotta pick 1 trick item. Since Diffdakwa is a wisdom aspect, why don't we pick Squirt so we can teach it to it? Okay. Alright, we're on the map here. I have to pick a path and follow until I reach the boss. Before I do that, 2 squirt to Diffdaqua. Oh, whoops. Inventory. Squirt. Diffdaqua. Great, Diffdaqua. I guess it's Qua. I've been saying Qua. That's G-U-A. Diffdaqua now is a good trick against Fury aspects, but now that we have a Wisdom trick, we should change our dice layout. Let's open our dice bag. Currently have 2 Curiosity dice. Diffdaqua is a Wisdom aspect, so we should change our dice to Wisdom dice. Every aspect has their own unique dice ability, which gets activated when paying a trick of the same color. I can pay any trick with any dice, but the special dice effect only happens when the colors match, except for Curiosity dice, which have the passive ability to never roll the same number twice. I always read my dice effects in the dice bag. Alright. The overlay Wisdom trick with this dice, the XX gets them out. Oh. So you can overpay with those. Alright, let's memorize the map notes before I head back. Wild nodes are good to capture Animons. Animancer battles are tougher but yield more rewards. Hammams? I guess Hammams let me heal my Animons or upgrade known tricks. Vending machines let me buy stuff with bottle caps. Arcades let me enhance a single Animon. Treasure chest left me pick one item to take. Okay, so that was the tutorial. So we'll do a full run. We can pick Calbu, gain an additional reroll when this is summoned. Or Gel Meal, Smack of Rainbows. For every different aspect in your party, this gets +1 to all of its types? To Curiosity, Dedication, Wisdom, Dedication, and Luck. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. So I'm gonna pick it. Let's do this because there's a treasure chest next to it. Whoa! Oh, I forgot to pick up Wisdom dice. That's okay. So let me read these, what their abilities are. Poke. Okay, Precise. If you pay a skill exactly, it gets damage equal to its cost. Shield Break. This trick's damage will only be applied to shield. Okay. And this hits for 2 damage but gives us 2 shield. Alright. I mean, this does nothing for us, but we'll do it anyway. Flex on him a little bit. Okay, so 4 there. And then I guess just 3 here. And go attack, attack. And turn. Okay, we resisted his attack. So, Squirt. His does 5 damage, and he has Pout, which just gives him shield. Okay. I think I just pick up both these in Defensive Strike. Okay, I don't entirely understand. I took 1 damage there. Oh, because I guess I had 2 shield, but doesn't he do 5? I don't entirely understand where the damage math is coming in. Alright, so we do pressure to break the shield. And then poke for big damage. And then 62? I can win a 62%. Hey, we got a Majesty. So we can get a move that gains 2 shield. Removes all conditions, but does 10 damage to yourself. Revives an Animon with 25% HP. I think a revive is the best option here. Okay, and it leveled up, so we can get some stats. So this gives +1 max shield, +3 max HP. For every 4 points, you get +1 potency when matching a die, but +1 weakness damage. And increases capture rights for the models with the same aspect. Okay. I see. Oh, and he got something that deals damage and heals himself. So I think I'll go 2 in wisdom dedication here. And try and get the 4th in a bit. So if I go inventory. Alright, have him dice bag. I want both these to be wisdom for now. I don't have any stickers. No! Alright. Treasure. So do I get all of these or just one? Lucky penny. Resting germs, but you get +1 bottle caps after bottles. Incantation. None of them can learn it. None of them can learn Vine Whip either, but... Alright. Dang it! I don't want to fight a gel meal. Pay wisdom trick below with a higher number than needs. If the exceed amount goes a trick below. Okay. Oh, we're gonna do a ton of damage here. So we have defensive strike, get our shields, and then poke, Frodo crit. And do this for precise, do this for healing. No, you can't defensive strike, that's my thing. Yay, double. Whenever I roll double, I gain a reroll. Additionally, all my tricks gain +1 potency. Potency determines the effectiveness of tricks, so more damage, heal, condition stacks, or buffs. Alright, do I want to catch a Senka gel meal? Why not? There, I contribute to the overall things. Heals self by 1, gives +1 patience dedication. That seems really strong if we get someone that can use it. Alright, give us something that can use it. It is one that can use it. It is a patience type. Alright. We might need to switch out our gel mill in a bit here. Another double, huh? In this case, I think we go 3... Wait, why didn't that... That should have overcharged this. Alright, fine, we'll do this. Smack, break the shield. Poke for 2. Leech for 2. Or 3, apparently it was 3. What's our catch chance? Okay, I'm not gonna gamble on a 54. Why is this... Oh, because it was precise. I was like, why did that do so much? I think I'm just gonna defensive strike. Oof. So I have a question. If I re-roll here... Okay. It seems to negate the double bonus. Wow. Where we will go pressure and defensive strike. What's our chance at now? 67. We'll hold off for a bit longer. Probably gonna switch out Gel Mill here. Oh, they're all low health. I thought they would heal. I guess it makes sense that they don't, but not good. Oh, whoops. Heal for 2. Alright, 70%, we got this. Alright. So it 1 damage, ignores shields. 1 damage, potency is increased by the dedication stats of the Animon. Alright, so I think I want Frostbite. And then... Okay, so... Frostbite on our big Gel Mill. Okay, so they can only learn 1 or 4 moves. I think I'm gonna get rid of Pressure. I don't really care for it. Okay, so he will get this one. And Divine Whip. Get rid of Headbutt, I think. Oh, and let's see, what is Nature's ability? If you buy a patient trick with this die, the trick gains +1 potency for each turn it is readied but not executed. That's interesting. I'll do 1 patience. We'll see how it feels. I want to just heal. What are Sola Colas? Okay. Can I look forward? I can. Okay, I want to go this way, because it has healing at the end. 1 Animon gains a resilience, increase a random dedication by 1. 1 Animon gains 1 leg. Let's do increase a random dedication by 1. We'll do it on Halazoom, why not? Alright. So, I'm going to... Oh, there's the type chart. Wisdom beats Fury, Fury beats Patience, Patience beats Mystery, Mystery beats Wisdom. I'll try and remember that. We're gonna bring out this guy for the start of the fight. Oh, he has Fury. Isn't that what beats me? Yes. But I have Wisdom, so we're just immediately gonna switch. Patience does have the ability to grow whenever a patient trick becomes ready. Yeah. Turn it remains already unused. It grows, but only as much as the value is pay for it. Okay, so let's switch to a Wisdom. Let's switch to our bad Gel Milk, because it's more... expendable. So I have a question. I want to just know. Okay, so it does overflow. I was hoping I could see if... Because I feel like I'm not doing... Is it because I'm not using Wisdom moves? That's probably it. Okay. So it also seems that Wisdom dice can't overflow on Poke. I'm assuming it's because Poke is precise. Okay, but that didn't overflow either. Oh, it can only overflow when it's put in a wisdom trick. I'm remembering that now. Alright, I'm just dumb. Okay. Okay, we might need to switch again. Yeah, we're gonna switch to Majesty. Okay, yeah, so I need to use Wisdom moves to exploit the weakness. I get it now. Okay, I should have started with Majesty from the start. Now, don't send in a second guy. Thought you would just have the one. Okay. Jeez, that does 6 damage? That's kind of crazy. This is the only one that has a damaging attack. Ouch, we're burning. My active Animon takes damage each turn. It's benching it prevents the damage with the damage we're vein. Oh, jeez. Does this take up my turn? No. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. We do want another bind shard because we're out. Sure, we'll up the wisdom dedication, more damage. And then we got meditate. Stuns ourselves, but gives +2 resilience and +2 wisdom dedication. Alright, we'll give that to the other gel meal that we have. Another patience type, huh? Alright, watch this. We're gonna just keep using Pout. We're gonna hold off until we can hit the massive nurture. You aren't ready to see the biggest, fattest nurture you're ever gonna see. Ready? Watch this. Boom. +6. And we got 7 stacks of patience. So if I use it again, does it keep that buff? Oh my gosh, it does. So this should just do... Yeah, now that does 21 damage. Alright. That's kind of crazy. So does it keep it through turns? It does. Ooh. Oh, grow max. Okay, so it can only grow up to that point. Okay, I see. Alright, well, we'll heal. Heal again. Vine Whip for 32. We're gonna reroll that. Reroll. Alright. Bop. Bop. And I don't want to catch this. I don't need to. I'll buy the nurturing bind shard for the bonus XP. Yeah, we're just gonna heal everyone. Boss time, here we go. Malix. This can shield against one more, and this has a reroll rebuke, which I'm assuming means... Yep, okay. Does damage to us when we reroll. Okay. So we'll do this, because we're going to start dedicationing that one. Hey, we're level 3 now, nice. Gosh, oh gosh, this guy does so much, holy moly. Doesn't even break his shields. Why does his Steam Dart do so? Oh, because it's a Fury move. Oh, I was not paying as much attention as I should. Uh-oh. Okay, remind me what Frostbite is. Okay, that just increases by his dedication. Alright. So we'll slot this in here. Dang, it doesn't overflow to the top. Alright, well, I'll need to make sure to change that. If I survive, which is a big if. Question, can I capture this? Yes. Alright. Defensive strike, that's annoying, but fine. Hey, doubles is good. Probably defensive strike and leech. For the healing. Hey, level 3, let's go. Defensive strike. Do I do another leech? No, I think I do frostbite. We're just gonna go for the damage strat. Because I think my goal is to just knock him into a point where we can catch him. If possible. Oh, right. I forgot he does damage to me. Shoot. And we rolled the same number. That's a bit of a slap in the face. Alright. Well... Uh-oh. The game is not letting me tab up. Well, I guess I die. There we go. Alright, so I had to waste one dice, I guess. Okay, well, he's about to use all of his attacks, so... Come on. I think our best option is to hit him, and then hope our capture works. 57. Can't capture this. Alright, we lose. Why does it say I have a chance to catch him, then? Alright. I'll do, whoops. I'll do one more run. We'll try, I guess. Jail mail seems so much more fun, though. We're gonna try one more run. Okay, let's see. I think it's this right here, because we can go fight, chest, machine, fight, heal, chest, fight, chest, chest. So we get a ton of loot and hope that can carry us. It is a little battle light, which is maybe gonna be an issue, but we'll see. So is Smack of Rainbows, is that the, like, ability... Is that, like, the passive name? Yeah, okay. That's what it is. Alright, we'll try one more time. Hey, alright. We'll go for Frostbite. Let's hurry and go inventory, Frostbite, teach it to Jelmir. Go Dice Bag, make sure these are both Wisdom. Alright. Okay, so we got Pout and Invigorate. Let's get rid of Pressure for Invigorate. Vending Machine. I have 19 coins. Alright, I'll buy Bind Shard and Cola. Stop giving me wisdom things! Jeez, that did so much damage. And they're gonna do it again. Alright, block some of it. I'm rolling so poorly. Okay, 3. Okay, so we can go bop, bop. Heal up. Hmm. $57, we got this. Okay, it actually worked. I'm kind of surprised by that. High speed, those that are draws can hurt randomly hits between 1 and 6 times. Okay, that doesn't seem that bad. No. Actually, that seems pretty good, right? Because I assume the dedication would be... oh, I meant to do it to wisdom, not curiosity. Oh well. Applies to tide. What is tide? Alright. I guess I'll put it on this guy. Treasure. Favorite Animon. If you have at least 2 Animons with the same name in your party, each of them gets +1 dedication for each of them. Oh, that's good. So we have the 2 Jelmils. Speaking of which, let's make this gel mill the leader for now. Give me something that's not wisdom. Alright, never mind. Game said no. But this means I can get a third gel mill, so they all get the buff. We're just gonna play gel mill tribal, I guess. It's all gel mills all the way down. Spit. Debuff. -1 attack, 80% chance, 10% chance to poison, 10% chance to give Tide. Alright. Treasure. Extrovert. Increase capture rate by 25% for each empty slot in your party. And 2 moves we can't learn. Interesting. Get +1 rerolls. I think +1 rerolls is the best there. Alright. I'm not super confident. Oh, it's the same boss. Okay. Let's reroll this. Oh, right. He freaking hurts us for rerolling. I need to not do that then. Alright, he got -1 attack. I don't know how long that debuff lasts. It seems to last forever. Alright, well, if that's gonna last a time... He is only jump attacking me. Okay, but the shields don't stack. So if that's the case, we'll spit. Give him -2 attack. Alright, Gel Mail 2, come in here. Oh wait, this is the good Gel Mail. Dang it. We maybe live 1 hit? No, we don't. This man do so much. Alright, Fogwa. Okay, so, well now will it tell me what Tide does? No. So we'll snap, we'll water sphere. Okay, it does not seem there's a way to check what Tide does. So, alternative. Does not seem to have one of those be available, which is... Any of the devs are watching or listening? Oh, shoot. Shoot, I messed that up. Well, I'll put him in the Tide. Alright. So it looks like our hope here is that Rain Barrage does enough damage to matter. No, reroll this, please. you roll this, please? Thank you. Yeah, so we'll go Frostbite plus Rain Barrage. Hey! You've reached the demo. Thanks for playing. There'll be more regions, animons, and bosses in the full game. Please consider wishlisting the game to support. Alright. Pretty simple, all things considered. I think I don't know. I think it's interesting. It just feels incomplete, I guess. But that could just be because it seems like an early demo. I wish there was some more, like, progression between runs. I wish there was a bit more, I don't know, maybe some way to, like, see on the map what animons you might encounter. Not, like, what exactly, but, like, what types. Because, like, that last run, I wanted to do a gel meal, like, try and get every type covered so that I could, play into Gelmo's passive, and I got lucky with the relic, but, if I didn't, you know, it's just like, oh, that strategy doesn't work because I didn't get lucky enough. But yeah, that was Soul Blaze. We will jump over to the next game in my demo list here. I have a few to choose from. It's a question of which. I think I will do this one next. Let me update the stream category. This one is called Shiva. Or Sheva? I'm assuming it's Shiva. Come on. OBS, you wanna let me edit the text here? There we go. Oh, that is loud. Alright, there we go. Hopefully it sounds good on stream. Okay, apparently if you click collection, it says that we did it. We beat the game, guys. Alright. New game. Whoa, okay. Get up and try again, charge and attack. Charge, okay. Every action has its moment, now attack. Okay. So I hit you for 5. Block can be important, learn to defend yourself. Block has its limits, 2 strikes is all you can handle. Use your power, a moment's advantage can shift the battle. Okay. Remember to use your skill, prepare your moves to find their potential. So, if the next move is an attack, this card is in position 1, increase the damage of this card by 5. So if I flip that, okay. You learn to adapt, but there's still much to master. Are you prepared for the path ahead? Judging by the fact you're about to hit me for 100 damage, no. Okay. Select a skill. Either arrange, move a card to a different position, or I feel like duplicate's gotta be great. Just create another card. Choose which chakra to unlock. The path is yours to shape. Okay, so I can pick the Conqueror, the Flow, or the Survivor. Survival is not the end goal. It is the beginning of the mastery. Creativity is the soul's way of expressing its deepest truths. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. I like Flow because I like creativity. Select the boss or select your enemy. The Flow starts this fight with one card. You gain... Wait. Oh, so I can always go to fight the boss. If I do, I gain certain rewards. Okay. I want to fight the guy to gain power, I guess. This is your character. Your HP bar, when it reaches 0, you're defeated. These are your actions. Each turn you can charge to draw a card, attack, which uses all your cards, or block to block 2 cards. Your cards, when you attack, all your cards are discarded. Cards add do damage to your opponent. Each card displays its damage, condition, and effect. One condition is always the action you do on your turn, charge, attack, or block. Other conditions can include the position of the card. When a condition is met, it will turn green. If all conditions are met, this card's effect will activate. Card positions. Some effects only trigger if it is in a specific slot. This number shows the total damage of your cards. Your talismans appear here. Earn them by defeating bosses. Power-ups. Your effects you can activate. One-time effects you can activate during your turn. Active effects on your character are tracked here. This is your character skill. You can use it once per turn. Okay. So, charge. So this is an attack. If it's in slot 1, I reduce my damage taken by 6. I think I still want to charge, though. What does he have? Okay. Oh, his thing isn't even an attack. Okay, if this is an attack, that reflects things. The cards in the hand is exactly 4. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was annoying of you. So, if I duplicate this, how do I duplicate it? There we go. And then I charge, I should heal 7, right? Yeah! And then we can burn all of our attacks to hit for 16. There we go. Alright, I kind of understanding it. Charge. Charge. Next section is charge. The amount of cards in hand is less than 30. Oh, so we can double draw here. And then... we block. Dang. Oh, okay, so this is a status effect. Okay. So we charge to heal now. And then we attack for 24. He did block, but I think we still kill. Hey, and I didn't even take damage, technically, kind of, maybe. I mean, I healed it off. Okay, so power ward. Low flow reduced to 10 by HP. Draw on card. I think I just want evasion. Let's start the fight with one card. You gain 150 energy. Oh, the flow is the boss that I'm fighting. Okay, so if I don't fight all of the little guys, then the enemy gets bonus health and stuff. Okay. Charge. So what does this mean? Next move is attack. This card's in position 1. You get the reflect buff. Okay. So what does he have here? Okay, his stuff has to be in the right positions, which they're not. Charge. Position 3. Dang, I was just hoping you wouldn't attack. Okay, so we're gonna go duplicate this. No, it didn't work. What? I genuinely have no idea why that didn't do the thing. Well, we're gonna charge again. Honestly, I'm just gonna charge all 5. And then punch. Wait, I hit block, didn't I? Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. Okay. Okay, I kinda get it. We gain 100 energy. Alright, so I think I'm gonna fight just the guys that give me energy right now. And then save the guys who heal for last. So this is... Next move charge, my HP is less than 50. Okay, so it's not, so that doesn't matter. Less than 4 cards in hand, and I block. My next damage is reduced by 4. Dang, I was thinking he would charge one more time. So if I block and I have that card, okay, that has to be in position 5. So I'm gonna block to get the buff. Then go charge. Charge. Oh, that has to be in position 5. I was like, why doesn't it let me? I was thinking that means cards in hand is 5. Alright, we'll attack now then. And then charge. Maybe I should have blocked there. Okay, so this has to be in slot 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to charge. Charge. Duplicate. Why does the duplicate not want to work? Duplicate? Can I not use it? Are the skills a one-time thing? Okay, nope, there we go. I had to switch to keyboard and mouse instead of controller. For reasons I'm not entirely sure. So we'll charge now. Dang. I was hoping he wouldn't attack so that we could heal more, but we still healed a little bit. And now this will kill him. Prithvi. Charge. Charge. Charge because it does it twice. Charge because it heals us. Yeah, and then we can't trigger any of this, so we just punch in. And then block, because he's almost... Nope. Block. Uh-oh. Gosh dang it. Wasn't expecting him to charge as much as he did. Alright, we'll charge to draw 2. We'll block. Alright. There we go. Got him. Alright, so we heal 30. And I think we'll take on the last guy as well. Oh, I should have not done it that way, shouldn't I? Huh. Okay, but that's fine, because now... So first we block to get the guard up 10, and then we charge to draw the last 2. And then we punch in for 30. Okay, he blocks 7 of it, but we still do a ton. Charge. Charge. We're gonna go... Copy that, so it's in slot 3, so we can charge and heal 26. Or no, it's just the heal with 3, but that's fine. And then, yeah, punch him. Okay, so we gotta go into the final boss with 90 health, which is pretty good. They've got 80. When you block, disable 1 random card. When you charge with exactly 3 cards, gain 1 card. Okay. Charge. So is that his? Okay, well, we'll never know. Okay, we'll block just to get the ability. Charge here because it gives us some things, and then attack in. Yeah, block the 2 attacks. Charge. Charge. Double charge. Charge again because it heals us for 7. And just hit in. We're both gonna mega hit each other for a ton of damage. Charge. Okay, block. So it gives us the status there. Block again because it'll give us the status again. Alright, so we didn't actually even take any damage there, which is nice. Charge here. Duplicate this. Charge again to get the healing. Then attack. Charge. I was expecting to block. Charge. Oh, double charge. Duplicate this for slot 5 so we can block and then attack in. Okay, this is fine. Double charge. Charge 1 more time because it heals us 7, and I don't know if we heal after boss fights. I think this is still enough, even with him blocking. Let's go! Whenever you attack and your HP is less than 75%, disable 1 card. Whenever you block, disable 1 card. Dancer's Crest seems better. Distribute. Oh, so if both of us attack at the same time, I lose 15 hit points. but it does 10 attack. This is, next move is attack. Amount of cards in the hand is exactly 2. Reduce the damage of the opponent's cards by 10. Next move is attack. This card's in position 1. Alright, I think I like arms up the best. Because we can copy that if it's there and just absolutely nerf their damage. Ah, and then we have a shop. Ooh, that's big. Powers. Reduce energy. Okay, oh, so these are the one-time use things. And we can also heal. Holy, heal is expensive. Alright, I think I'm going to take the Fury... Oh, we can remove a card, too. I think I'm going to remove this one. Because we can't manipulate slot 1 is the thing. With our, duplicate effect. So I think slot 1 is not great for us. I think I'll take Renew, and then we'll go next. Okay, so we beat... Oh, so we have to beat all of them. Alright, we'll go to Root. So I think going for the power is the best first. Charge. Charge. This will double charge. We block to gain the stone skin. And then I think I just punch in. Yep, alright. Charge. Block. Because there's no way he's not attacking on a full hand. Charge. Double charge. Block to get the heal. We're just gonna clone Fury Strike. Okay. I wanted to clone that to see if it rounds up or down. We now know it rounds down, so it's not worth duplicating odd numbers that often. Really? He didn't attack there. Okay. Having a 13 in slot 3 is kind of annoying. Alright, we do get a double charge here. And then... attack in. This should be lethal. Yeah. So we can either get reduce HP by 30 to draw 2. Alright, reduce HP by 10 to draw 1. I still don't know if that's exactly worth it, but alright. You know what? We're just gonna go straight for the heal guy. We had double charge here. Block. No, we both blocked. Rude. Block here, so we get that guard, and then attack. We're not going to do much because he has a lot of armor. Charge to buff the damage. Wait, if I charge again, does it buff it again? No, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Really, a charge there, huh? Block? Hey, I timed the block correctly this time. Charge. Charge. Walk. Attack. Alright, alright. This game's very interesting. The pace of it is a bit odd. It's kind of hard to feel out. Alright, I'm straight up. I'm straight up just gonna go for the boss. He'll start with 3 cards, but we just... Like, if we can avoid the early attack... Okay, he started with an attack that has 17 on it for some reason. Jeez. Okay, well... Mistakes may have been made. So, we're gonna block to get some shields. Charge to up that damage. Attack in. We're both attacking. And he killed us. Okay. Okay. We'll try one more time. We'll try with a range this time, the flip skill. Oh my gosh. It rolled us into only powers, so I guess we're gonna get a lot of powers this run. Or the game will freeze. Hello? Game? Game, why? Alright. Guess I'm closing out of that one. It seems interesting. Something I might explore later. I'm gonna take the crash as a sign from God to just move on to the next game, because why not? I have a lot of them. This one is called Rogue Factory. This one looked very interesting. It was described as a roguelike automation game. And that is... I don't exactly know how you blend those two genres, but... I guess we will find out. This game says controllers not supported, so I will go back to good old mouse and keyboard. Come on, load for me. Godot engine is not responding. Okay. Let me try relaunching it, maybe? Ah, okay. I just had to exit out and relaunch, apparently. Or not. It's stuck on a title screen. Oh? Maybe? Uh... Hello? Okay, the game is... Okay, one sec. We're gonna try this one more time. Because that time the game loaded, but it had loaded the window. Like, it went full screen, kind of, but it loaded the window in the bottom right. So I could see exactly the top left of the frickin' window. Alright, here we go. Alright. I do not want to play in windowed mode. Thank you very much. There we go. Alright. Let us see what the factory can do for us. Welcome to Rogue Factory. I'm going to show you how to set up a basic factory. Press any key to continue. I didn't press a key. Oh, they lied to me. I was pressing a mouse button. This is a sink. It's a portal to deposit spells. When a spell is deposited, you will cast it on the battlefield. You'll start with one here. Click the sink to continue. Press to sink onto a factory grid. This is the shop. You can buy new parts from your factory with gold you've collected from battle. Buy an assembler. You purchase an assembler 1, which accepts one input at a time. Later, you'll unlock higher tiered assemblers that can combine multiple inputs and craft more powerful spells. So we'll put this assembler here. Sinks must be convected by conveyor belts to operate. So leave some room around it when you... Okay, so this... There are 3 types of elemental sources, which are the building blocks of every spell recipe you can create. Buy a source. Select the source. Select the sink. Assemblers must be connected by conveyor belts to receive materials. 10 conveyor belts for free, so we go... You can use these arrows or press R/Shift R to rotate factory parts. Click a direction to continue. If you make a mistake or just want to reconfigure the factory, you can click here to enter recycle mode. Second parts you placed in your current factory session is free. However, recycling old parts will cost $2. Recycled parts will be returned to your inventory. Turn to build mode. Lastly, this is your recipe book. Some recipes are crafted from spells instead of sources, so check often to learn what upgraded spells you've unlocked. We'll click on the recipes to view the details like current production rate and ingredients. On the current session, factory session, return to the battlefield and test out the spells you've created. So this enters combat. Okay. Oh, so right now I guess I have a basic fireball spell that auto fires. How do I see if my dash is available? Portal book back to the factory is open. Get there in time to add to the factory before the monsters get tougher. Okay. So, I'm gonna sit here and farm some monsters first. I might as well. It looks like I have to survive 20 minutes, I assume outside of the factory. I assume time in the factory won't count towards that 20 minutes. Oh, okay. Alright, so we earned a little bit of gold there. Let's get back here. Level up. Careful though, every 6 levels you will be hexed and parts of your factory may be deactivated. We'll see the upcoming hex here 2 levels in advance. Alright. Evenly splits resources from 1 conveyor to 2 conveyors. Okay, miscellaneous conveyors. So, if I want... I'm gonna want another assembler eventually. Oh, I see. Okay, so I want to rotate it. This R to rotate? There we go. So if I do it this way, it'll output down here. And then a spiritus source. Right here. And then connect them with conveyor belts. And now we can cast ice shards. And while we're here, let's buy this hedgehog totem. Hey, the factory moves faster. I'll buy this for later. Because I'm not sure how that works, but it seems like it will be good. Alright. So, the ice shards, are they facing the way I'm looking? Okay, it looks like they roughly shoot in the way I'm moving. Whereas the fireballs lock on. But the ice shards are smaller, but they also do a lot more damage, it looks like. Like I'm doing some numbers in damage. Oh. I feel like my character is really slow, but maybe that's just because it's the start of a run. All roguelikes, you kind of start slow, and then you don't get to the real crazy movement text later. Alright, level up. Power Crystal halves the recipe crafting time in all adjacent assemblers. Okay. Totem doubles maximum length of tunnel belts. I don't know what a tunnel belt is. Alright. So I think I'm gonna go Anima, Spiritus, Power Crystal, and then, so we're gonna Power Crystal here, because that'll have the assembly time of both. I don't know exactly how much that'll help, but it'll make me feel better. Also, I like the Fireball spell more. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this. So I should be casting way more fireballs now, right? Yeah, it looks like it. I still don't see if there's something that tells me if my dash is available. Oh, it's in the bottom left there. Okay. I was thinking that I would dodge a little bit lower, but that's fine. Oh, that's a new monster. Just got a Discord notification from one of my friends asking, and I quote, "Is the ass too fat?" That's literally impossible. It can never be. Also, I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't even think they're watching streams, so they wouldn't see me call them out. Okay, so it said I would now see... Yeah, okay. From level 6 to level 7, all anima sources within the highlighted region will be... Okay, so I just can't put anima right there? That's fine. 2 times assembler. Oh, that's like... It's saying 2 assembler 1s. This is an assembler 3, accepts 3 inputs at a time. Oh. So, okay. So we're gonna do some experimenting here. We're gonna rotate this. So if I go... So this is the triple assembler. I'm actually gonna recycle this. Rebuild it right here. And then go Spiritus, Spiritus, cycle this, rebuild it here. And then go like that. Should be crafting, I guess, a new spell, right? Can I search by ingredient? There we go. Ingredients 1 time, or so fireball. Ingredients 1 times anima. Oh, fireball is... Ooh, so I can put in... Okay, so ice shards... Wait, ice sickle is 1 spiritus. So 2 spiritus gives us ice spike. Okay, so triple anima gives us a health potion. Okay, so what I want to do here then is not this, because this is very inefficient. So what if, let me go back up to here. So does this input, some of the steps will 1 input at a time. Okay. So we're going to be recycling quite a bit here. We're going to recycle both of these, because I think what we're going to do is go... Oh, whoops, build mode. Put the anima source farther back. Put the assembler right here. And now... Whoops, no, not that assembler right there. Get rid of that. Build mode. Conveyor belts. Conveyor belts? There you go. So this should give us the fire column spell, right? Oh, we just added a whole bunch. Okay, so that gives us fire blast. So if I want fire barrage, rapidly shoots fireballs in a rotating spiral. Should definitely instantly setting anything in your path on fire. So if I want this, I need to do 1 times fireball, 1 times fire blast. So if I recycle this, put it even farther back, put another assembler right here, put another conveyor belt right here, this should give us the fire, the big fire, the fire barrage, because that becomes fire. And then... Yeah, okay, okay, I'm getting it. That gives us the flamethrower. So in the case of this, I might just recycle this part and just put all these back in my inventory and just have this craft the big ice, what is it? Ice shards for now? No. 2x Spiritus gives us ice spike. If I do 1x icicle and 1x spiritus, what does that do? Does that give me anything? It does not appear so. 1x fireball, 1x icicle. One fireball, one spiritus. Maybe I set up that? So wait, what is one fireball? Fireball is one anima. So that would mean we go here. Recycle mode. So we need one fireball and one animus. So get rid of all this. New build. So, wait, it was one electric bolt. One fireball, one spiritus. So we put... I'm gonna put it, like, all the way down here. And then this... Yeah, because we need to assemble it twice, don't we? Or is fireball just one anima? That's just one anima. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Rotate it so it's going this way. Wait, I messed up. Recycle this. Grab these. Bop, bop. And now we should be crafting thunderbolts, right? Why is it not crafting thunderbolts? One fireball, one times spiritus. Is it because this is a 3-stack and it has to do 3-stack things? That's unfortunate. Well, let's reroll, see if we can't get a 2 times assembler 2. Alright. That's a DS scroll. And then we're gonna buy more assembler 1s. So if we want to do this, we need to recycle you and just put a assembler 2 in its place. Yeah, that gave us an electric bolt. And we can, if we had another way to make electric bolts, which we don't, but we could further refine it and make a ball lightning, but I don't really care for ball lightning. So I'm thinking we maybe make that like ice volley. Gives it 2 icicles, which is just 1 spiritus. Oh, but we can't craft that because we don't have an assembler 1. Do we have anything we make in assembler 3? I don't see anything that we make. Except for potions, so I guess potions are the assembler 3. We don't have enough sources to make use of them. Spiritus and anima, corpus and anima, 1x corpus. Okay. Alright, so in that case, we will just... Dude, we're gonna do so much good damage here. Watch this. Ready? Ready? Boom. Okay, so that's the flamethrower. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of damage. I don't see the electric bolt going off. Unless that's the... No, because that's the gold we're picking up. Yeah, I don't see the electric bolt going off. But I also guess I don't know what I would be looking for. So maybe it is going off and I'm just not noticing it. But that flamethrower is putting in number. Yeah. Okay, so one minor complaint a piece of criticism is, it doesn't seem like my last chosen direction, like, stays, really. Like, it changes to whatever the 8, like, diagonal directions are. I feel like there needs to be more precise control over that, but I don't know. Okay. Okay. So the disadvantage of hedgehog totems is you can't move them around. Alright, let's buy some more sources. I'm gonna reroll for some more stuff. Another assembler 3, huh? I don't really want assembler 3s. Assembler 2s I would love. Assembler 2s. Okay, fine. Assembler 2s? Wow, the game does not want me to have access to assembler 2s. One more time. Well, we did get another assembler 2, which is nice. Alright, so let's get back to our big old thing here. Probably gonna recycle, probably the ice volley for now. So right now, is there a way to see just, like, what spells something is producing? Yeah, so right now we are crafting electric bolts. I don't know why I wasn't seeing it cast anywhere, but that's fine. Alright, so let's recycle all of this. So we're going to put in an assembler 2 here and build something out of that. We're also going to set up a new power crystal right there. So if we want to do this, the faster they produce, the farther they travel. Fire Blast Corpus, we don't have access to. What's 3x Spiritus? Speed Potion? Health Potion might not be bad. We would need one more anima source, which we don't have access. Oh, we can get a Corpus source here. We can start messing with that, actually. Oh, a flammable poison? Alright, let's try and get a poison bubble spell. So we need a fireball and a corpus. So corpus is the easy part. I want to see how these splitters work. So if I do this. Okay, so yeah, it lets them create 2 things here. Oh, whoops. Okay. So there's the corpus. So now we need a fireball. So fireball requires... Is fireball the basic one? Yeah, so just 1 anima. So we'll put an assembler right here. And then we're actually just gonna recycle this and move it 1 closer. Alright, now we got Gas Cloud, which is 1 times Poison Bubble, a flammable cloud of gas that poisons nearby enemies. So do I want that? It sounds pretty fun. So I think we... Okay, so we get rid of these because we don't need them. We're pretty much just gonna have to redo a whole lot of this. So we're going to have an assembler 1 here. we're gonna have an assembler 2 here, because I want it to be in the range of this crystal. So we need this to feed into here, this to feed into here. Whoops. This way. And then... Can you... merge them? So if I now put this here and this here, does it... Okay, but it doesn't work the way I want, because it's... The assemblers 2 was processing them. So, okay, so we'll need to make 2 outlets then. We'll just have one... So, this is only disabling animas, right? Okay, that's fine. So we'll put the corpus right here. And the anima right here. Which should create poison, which creates a gas cloud. Hopefully. Why is it creating bombs? I don't want it to make bombs. Oh wait, 1 corpus and 1 anima. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Wasn't that poison bubble? Oh, fireball and a corpus. That's what I'm doing wrong. So, recycle this. Because we need to put the assembler 1 here. And then the anima right here. And then that. And that should make the poison that we want. There we go. Now we're casting the gas clouds. Which should be, hopefully, immediately ignited by our fireballs, which we're sending out a lot of. Speaking of which, we can, if we want, recycle here and here. Oh no, not animus. I don't need 2 anima sources. Take the other assembler 1, put it here. Just refine this more, so it's the upgraded version, which is that fire... No, because we're making... That makes fireball, which is turned into fire blast, which is turned into a Sanga flamethrower. We're generating 2 flamethrowers. Alright. I don't know what 2 flamethrowers will look like, but we'll find out, I guess. Alright. Here we go. Oh no, we got like the orbiting thing. Okay, why is the flammable cloud not being set ablaze by the flamethrowers? Look at that damage, look at that damage. Give me the cash, give me the money. Alright, alright, I'm probably gonna start assembling a speed potion. So this move speed is abysmal. Enter or earn 50... Okay, so I get 50% move speed if I don't enter it. But I have so much money, and I can craft a speed potion. So, I'm gonna do it like last possible second. Ready? Boom. Okay. Grab bag. Generates a random factory part. Sure. Oh, another assembler too. Sweet. What is a tunnel belt? Moves resources underground, max length 4. Alright, I need another sink. I need another sink. I need another sink. Come on. Power crystals are nice, but they're not as good as sinks. I'm still gonna buy them, though. Alright, well, I don't have enough now that even if I wanted to, I couldn't buy a sink, so... So now, what do we build? I could build a meteor. Seismic shockwave. Blast of energy that targets the enemy nearest to you. Ball of electric charge floats out, launching light. Ooh, I like that. So we need... I want to build static charge. So we're gonna be recycling the entire lightning structure. We need 2 assembler 2s for this, don't we? Okay, so we're gonna be... Because it's gotta take in 2 lightning bolts, 2 electric bolts. Electric bolts being a fireball and a spiritus. So we do this, we do this. Hey, Lunar. Oh, sorry, I've not been paying attention to chat. I've been so locked in. I'm sorry about that. Hey, Lunar. Hello, Knight. Hello. Hope you're doing good. I have been doing pretty well. This game is hurting my brain a little bit because there's a lot to keep track of. But it's been fun so far, so... Okay. Oh, I built this wrong. This needs to be going this way. What type of game is this? It is a, as the thing put it, a roguelike automation game. So I'm building a factory here. I'll kind of explain what's going on. So you build these factories that construct spells. Okay, so fire ball is 1 anima. Okay. I really don't need you to add more spells to my spellbook right now. Okay, let me finish building this so I don't lose my train of thought, and then I will explain as best I can what is going on here. Wait, no, this needs to be spiritus. This is not anima. This needs to be spiritus. But yeah, so far today has been mostly just playing various game demos. This is my 3rd one of the day. It's been pretty good so far. This has been my favorite, but it is very much like a very complicated game. Okay. So that should now produce the ball lightning, hopefully. Yeah, okay. So what's going on here is this portal is a sink. So all of these machines assemble spells from the various elements, which there's 3 of that I know of so far. Spiritus, Anima, and Corpus. And they go through... So, for example, this section right here, this assembler... Okay, so this anima source puts out anima, which this thing crafts into the fireball spell. This is an assembler too, so it accepts 2 things. So if we take the fireball spell and we add a corpus, it produces the poison bubble spell, which this is making, which then goes into this machine to be refined into the gas cloud spell, which then goes into our sink to be cast. This chain right here is crafting our flamethrower, which is just a single piece of anima refined multiple times. This one is casting the Fire Blast spell, which is similarly just an anima, but it's refined 1 less than the flamethrower. If I want... Actually, I want to see what happens if I craft 2 flamethrowers. I want to see if the game just gives me a second one. So we're going to craft a second flamethrower here. By putting that there. Putting the anima source there. And then this whole thing that I had just set up that was kind of complicated is to cast the new spell that I unlocked, Static Charge, which requires 2 electric bolts, and the thing that's confusing is electric bolts require 3 inputs to cast. So each electric bolt requires 1 Spiritus and 1 Fireball, Fireball being the crafted version of the assembler, or the crafted version of Anima. So we have an Anima go in here, create the Fireball spell, combine it with a Spiritus to make the Electric Bolt spell, and then there's 2 Electric Bolts that combine together to create the Static Charge spell. It's very, very complicated. And then I'll show you, this is what all of that looks like when we go to the gameplay. So, in the gameplay, it's kind of a Vampire Survivors-esque, but the weapons that you do are what you craft in that little factory. Right now, I said I was going to craft a move speed potion, so I could actually walk at something other than a snail's pace, and then I just completely forgot about it because my brain got so caught up in building the electric spell that I forgot to get the move speed. My flamethrower is really strong. Guess if I crack 2 flamethrowers, it doesn't seem to have given me a second flamethrower, but it seems that my flamethrower is just doing more. Yeah, so every 60 seconds, a portal will pop up that you can pop into. To edit your thing more. Oh! The game froze. Hello? Game? Do you gotta mess around and try and figure out new spells, or do you have to use the recipe? You can also mess around and find new spells. The recipe is just what I'm using as a guideline. So I kind of know what's going on. Oh. Oh, the game crashed. It seems that that the static charge setup was too much. Alright, we'll try it one more time. Obviously, this game's an early demo. It's so for Steam Next Fest, which is what's going on right now. Oh, I can resume. Hopefully it's saved. Hey, okay. Looks like that. Oh. But it had me resume before I built all of the... all the electric stuff. No. No. That's fine. Yeah, so for Steam Next Fest, there's a bunch of games that have demos now that previously didn't and whatnot, so I was just like, I'm just gonna download a few of them. And just mess around, see if I can't find some fun. Alright, I want to make the speed potions, which is just 3 Spiritus. So we can just... Bloop, bloop. Can I squeeze this in here enough? I can, okay. And then just... Spiritus, Spiritus, Spiritus! And then all of those will give me a speed potion, so I will not walk at a snail's pace, hopefully. Okay. Well, this gives me a chance to re-roll. I'm gonna put a power crystal right here. Assembler 2 I want more of. Hedgehog totems I want more of. I don't really care about corpus sources. Alright, I guess I'll start caring about corpus sources. I really need another sink so I can have more than 4 spells happening at a time. That's what I'm really re-rolling for. Sink! Let's go! Alright. Alright, so we'll start building some more stuff over here, I guess. Alright. So now, let me look at the corpus spells. Switch over the fuse that detonates immediately if hit by fire. That might be good because we're constantly shooting fire. And it's just 2 corpus to make. All right, let's try. We'll set up a bomb spell real fast. Do this. Do this. Corpus. Corpus. All right, so that builds us some bombs. We could also do. Wait. Oh no, bomb is a corpus in an anime. This is making cannonballs. I don't want cannonballs. I want explosives. You know what? Is this working? That's working. He's working now. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? What's better than 1 set of bombs? That's right, 2 sets of bombs. We're gonna make another bomb machine down here. Twitch, before you do anything crazy, I'm talking about the game, I'm not making bombs in real life. Okay? Okay. Good, we got that out of the way. And then I guess I'll just set up these like so. Nope, that's not what I meant to click. There are so many spells being added. Alright, so that'll give me ice shards and whatnot, and that uses up almost all my parts. I could buy... Alright, let's do a grab bag. Alright, we'll power crystal here. For these 2, I guess. I'm actually gonna move this one. Recycle this. So I can put it over here and power up the bomb production rate. I'm gonna be shooting so many bombs, dude. Alright. I can actually... No, I can't. I was like, can I make another bomb thing? I cannot. Yeah, I'll make a piercing crossbow bolt. So that's just making this go 1 more step. Boomerang. Okay, so if I make it go 1 more step, it throws a boomerang instead. It seems like the crossbow bolts are pretty strong, because it says they pierce, right? Yeah. I don't think the ice spike pierces. Not that one. Icicle? Yeah. So I think we'll just actually remove this. And build another crossbow bolt printer. And just do that. Alright. Let's see how far this gets us. Okay, maybe the bombs were a bad idea if that's just where they detonate. Actually, that's not terrible. It just means that if we get surrounded, they... You know, maybe it's actually not a bad idea. I could just kind of sit here and they die before they get too close to really damage me. Because they immediately detonate underneath me. Wait, this guy's running away from me. Are you some kind of special... Oh, he gave a lot of money when he died. I thought the bombs would do worse. I thought they'd be a little bit bigger explosion radius. I won't lie. It seems that what's happening is... It probably would honestly be stronger if they didn't immediately detonate for us. But I think what's happening is they immediately collide with the flamethrower hitbox. So they just immediately detonate the second they spawn. Which is fair enough. Maybe I'll unbuild the flamethrower and then see how the bombs feel. But it's not actually doing that bad, because it is just kind of killing everything that comes close. Alright, did it with 0 seconds left on the clock. Let's go. Blop, blop, blop. Grab bag. Okay, another thing there. I want more... Another assembler 3, sure. Wait, did that destroy my... No, it didn't. The bombs are still being printed. Okay. So I might try... Click to select charm. Also has deposited in a sinks within the highlighted region or converted into lightning spells. Oh. Double in size, you say? Alright, we might have to do some serious rebuilding. Oh, I can't, like, drag and drop? Alright, because we're gonna be doubling all of our bombs in size here. Dez, if you're listening, make it so I can drag and drop to just recycle a whole part of my, factory. Alright, so everything that goes into this will be doubled in size. So, we want to set up our bomb factory again. Adds 1 sec, okay. I'm just gonna be resetting the bomb factory, which I don't think is necessarily interesting content, so... Back? Okay. I'm just gonna be setting up, so we got a little thing that says all spells within this pink region here will be doubled in size. So we're gonna double the size of our bombs. I just have to reset up the bomb factory here as best I can. Oh, I should do this closer. Oh, that's really nice to have. Yeah, now our bombs are gonna be big. Now no one's getting close to us. So, do this and this. Alright. Why is it not crafting bombs? There we go, now it's making bombs. Alright. So now we can build some other things here if we want. Let's see. Inferno. Meteor. Meteor sounds fun. Let's build a meteor. So I need a fire blast and a corpus. Fire blast is a fireball, which is an anima. So... Okay, wait. So we're gonna need this at the end, because it's gonna combine... Question. Can I do this? No, I can't. Okay. I can't do this, though. Because this is gonna combine a corpus and then our fire blast. So we need... Let's see. Right? It was fire blast? Fire blast. So fire blast is one fireball. Okay, so this will be crafting the fire blast. This will be crafting the fireball, which means the anima will go here, which means bop, 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 and that should now start crafting meteor once it's ready. Yes, that's crafting meteor for us. Okay, so now we have a meteor. You know what? 2 meteor. We're gonna kind of snake this down around here. Build it in this area, I guess. Space is limited, which is a problem. So we're gonna go loop, bloop, that's the corpus. And then... Oh, am I gonna be able to do this? Yes. I have to do it in a very silly way, but we go, ah, 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 ah. So that'll craft fireball, that crafts fire blast, that crafts meteor, right? You're now crafting meteor? Let's go! Alright. Do the big meteors, please. Oh! Oh, I like that. And the explosions underneath us popping off. The screen is flashing a lot. I like flashy numbers. Still feels so slow. Also, look at the size of the cannonball. Oh, wait, were those bombs that were fired earlier? What are those black orbs I'm shooting? There's so many enemies. Oh, I had so much money. Okay, we're gonna go in. We're going to try and speed run a bit of creation here. Mouse totem. All similar crafting speeds by 10%. Sure. Assembler 2. Grab some more sources. Assembler 3. Alright, I'm just gonna try and find another sink now. It's how many inputs they allow. So, Assembler 3, you can have up to 3 things going in, like this is putting in 3 Spiritus at one time. Assembler 2s can give in 2 inputs, and then Assembler, 1s can only have a singular input. Alright, so we did not find another sink. I have a question. If I build something out over here, will it go onto that part of the conveyor belt? So let me find something I want to build. Sure, let's build this. It's 1 Spiritus, 1 Anima. So, Anima, Spiritus. So it should now be creating force field. It does work that way. Okay. That gives us some some options. Magnetic field. Oh. Because if we can do that, we can really expand the factory. I could probably put something right here as well, just something small. Let me see. I could do a 1 spell. Yeah, so just bop, bop. We'll do fireball. Okay. Okay. So we can kind of stretch the amount of sinks we have by doubling up on some of the conveyor belts. What is this producing? That's producing the electric bolt. $5 months, almost half a year. That's kind of crazy. All right, here we go. Oh, that's the magnetic field, or the force wave. I mean, that's pretty cool. The red bar on the top left is your health? Yes. I have so many dollars. So many dollars. So, I want to know what happens if I don't enter one. I want to know if there's anything that triggers or is special. I know it's maybe risky, but I want to know. I want to know. So we're going to not enter this one. I am just going to kind of farm coins. See if anything changes. Okay. It does not appear that there's anything that happens. So there's no good reason to ignore them, I guess. Has the game a roguelike? Do you keep your spellbook if you die? You keep the recipes you've unlocked, I assume at least, but you don't keep your machine. So you have to start over with a new machine. And it looks like, at least according to me, you can see there's a timer up there that's counting down, so I'm assuming we have to survive, 9 more minutes. Before the end of the run. The bombs are just kind of crazy. Alright. Give me a... Nope. Give me a sink. Give me a sink. Hey, let's go. Alright, so we're going to have to redo a lot of things, but we're gonna put this sink right here. No, we don't want to put it right there. Alright, we're gonna recycle all of this. We're gonna put it right here. Recycle this and this. Put it up here like this. And then this should let us at least get 3 spells in here. Some of them were kind of really cramped for space. But we can do a basic one right here. Is there a way to move the statues so they're less in the way? No. So the point of the statues is they give you passive benefits. For example, these hedgehogs increase the factory speeds by 5%. But when you buy them, they are placed randomly, and you can't change it. They're meant to be a bit of a gamble in that way. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is we're gonna be killing off this because we're going to have a second. Yeah, so the statues are meant to be a bit of a risky trade-off. We're gonna have a second speed potion machine there. And wasn't there a way to make a health potion? Health potion. 3 anima. So we're going to... recycle. I'm gonna kind of convert this area, or this sink, into our potion-making device. Bop. 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 And then this will give us health regeneration. And then let's buy some more assemblers and stuff, just in case we need it. What is the scroll? Okay. So what is the corpus? What would be the potion for that? Is there a way to sort? Okay, there, that sorts by element. That's much easier for my brain. Luck potion. That gives money. That is attack. Alright, I think we're going to keep on that. Recycle this. And make just another health potion machine. We're just gonna out-heal everything. Bloop. Bloop. Oh, am I gonna be able to do this? Because I need an anima source right here. Alright, we just gotta adjust this a bit. So we'll put this corpus source here. Then anima, anima, anima. There we go. So this should still be crafting the cannonballs. No, the meteors, yeah, because that's a meteor one. Alright. And then I have an idea for what I want here. We're gonna go assembler. No, not assembler 2, assembler 1. We're gonna snake it around. Because this will craft us a new flamethrower, but this new one should be double-sized. I think I counted right. It should be 3. Crafting flamethrower. Yep. Alright, now we have a double-sized flamethrower. You've got a ton of money still? Yep. I'm probably not gonna spend it all, just because I don't want to spend forever in the editor here. But now, we're space maxing, because now I can get some longer conveyor belts and start doing stuff over here. Alligator totem. This totem increases attack damage by 5% while standing still. That seems pretty good. Oh, it's big. Oh. It's fine. Generates random conveyor parts. I assume that's just splitters and stuff. Sure, I'll buy the grab bags. Oh, shoot, we got a bunch of these. Alright, we'll put power crystal right here. Put power crystal right here. Power crystal right here. Right here, because it'll power up those two? Sure. Alright. So what else do I want? Do I want to try and build another... Do I have enough? I would need another anima source somewhere. I don't know if I have the space for it. I don't want to try and build it right now. I could build an electric bolt. We'll build another electric bolt. Alright, so we're gonna go... Spiritus. Its electric bolt is... Fireball Spiritus. So we need... I'm trying to just now be as efficient with my space as physically possible. We're going to cut out one of these, because we're going to put assembler 1 and make it into the static orb spell that exists. Mega Spark. Well, now I want to get Mega Spark. It's just the one ball lightning, right? Okay, so we can get rid of this, this, put a new conveyor belt right here. Bop, bop. Now we get Mega Spark. And it's Mega Spark, because it's going to be doubled in size. And then I'll build this. 2x Icicle, that's easy. So that's bop. So we need assembler 1s to make the icicles. Like so. And then just hook them up to Spiritus. Ice Ray. 2x Ice Volleys. Okay, I don't want to deal with that right now. Alright, we're just gonna run like this. I know I have a ton of money and could fish for more, but I don't want to just spend the entire run in this one screen. Oh, that's the Mega Spark. Oh. And our health is constantly regenerating. Oh yeah, and we get increased damage if I just stand still, right? I'm just gonna win the game like this. Look at this. Okay, they're starting... Nope. Well, kind of. Kind of comes down to whether or not the meteors hit or not. Plus 5%, yeah. And it stacks the health power-ups. I might just be able to do the whole thing like this. I'm literally, I'm just gonna see how long I live like this at this point. I want to see if the game will eventually overwhelm me anyways, or if this build is so strong that it's capable of... We're still going. So anyway, chat, how was your day? I am slowly losing health, so I will probably eventually die. Question is, will I die before the timer runs out? My little dwarf guys live in the dream, constantly surrounded by hundreds of explosions. Alright, I am in fact going to die. I've had a good day. Work wasn't too long, and I played some Sly Rancher 2 earlier. Well, that's pretty good. Always good to have a nice day. Oof, close one. Maybe the new spells and totems in early access will help. Wishlist and try again then. Oh, they have a Google forum for feedback. I'll probably send in some feedback, because I have some of my own that I've thought. My main pieces of feedback is, like, I'm not a huge fan of how much time is spent in the factory builder as opposed to the proper quote-unquote game. I think if it was me, if they were trying to make it personally about me, I would say less leveling up, but try and make each level up feel more impactful. Like, you get more stuff each level up, and the enemies scale a bit more, but there's less of it. So you can... so that each level means more, and that you're not spending... Because it felt like I would do 40 seconds of gameplay, and then 3 minutes of factory building. And then another, 20 seconds of gameplay, and then another, 3 minutes of factory building. And the factory building is fun and neat and stuff, but I don't feel like it should be the core aspect of things. It should be your means to an end, but I don't know. Maybe they have the opposite opinion. Maybe the people making the game are wanting that gameplay loop and are thinking the factory is the more important part. So yeah, it was still pretty neat. I still I'll probably keep an eye on it, see if it gets updated in more of a way that I enjoy. And see from there. So this one, I have to double check. Okay. Okay, so we will see how this next one goes. It might not go very well. So the next one's called Evercore Heroes Ascension. Evercore Heroes Ascension. So, the reason I say it might not go well... Alright, it says this one's built for a controller. I got a little pop-up. So, the reason I say this might not go 100% well is it does say that this game was built with co-op in mind, and I'm going to be playing it solo. So, we'll see how that goes. It does say fully playable solo, so okay. Hello. Strange. Okay. Evercore Heroes Ascension Hub. Welcome to Castle Evray. Here in Lotus's ancestral home, you can interact with the other heroes as well as view some of the exciting progression and collection systems coming to Ascension. Any hero with either gamepad or keyboard and mouse controls. Okay. Oh, so this is a heal of some sort. Oh, there's healing potions that I have. Okay. I have a dash that seems to cause a bit of lag. Let me... Probably gonna turn the graphics down just so I can have some better performance, hopefully. And VSync on, because that usually helps. Okay. So this is the dash, basic attack, skill 1, skill 2, and I don't have enough mana to spam my skill 3. I wonder why it's built for controller? Yeah, it's probably for... There's a lot of abilities. I mean, Elden Ring Nightreign is the same way. When you first boot up Elden Ring Nightreign on Steam, it says, hey, just so you know, this game is optimized for controller. Oh, Lotus. Major findings. I ran like 8 diagnostic modules, cross-referenced residue presence, and even looped in Cloudy E to check my mouth. And guess what? The Evercore didn't just crack. It was smashed. Like, on purpose. What? I thought the rupture was natural, like an arcane kick or a magical overload. Are you absolutely sure? Totally sure. The fracture lines, energy displacement, residential lumic dust, it all strongly points to deliberate destruction. We're talking absurdly calculated, ultra-size kind of strong. Like, villain with a plan strong. Though we need to move fast. Can we repair it? Restore the Evercore before whoever did this strikes again. If we find the missing Evercore fragments, spare core keys and coins, and rebind the enchantments, yes! We could boost it. Evercore 2.0 levels of awesome. Alright, so the Evercore was important. We gotta fix it. The remaining core powers will be available during early access. Okay. So we can't unlock those because we don't have enough money. Who's this guy? Oh, this man's edgy. Friggin' half demon, dragon arms, name is Cain, horns. This is the edge lord. So about 700 years ago, the kingdom of Hydrus was torn apart by a charming mega catastrophe named Kyrio, a sea dragon, massive, terrifying, maybe a real mess of things. The magic was left in shambles. Therefore, it's an opportunity. Fix it. The Evercore is created. Okay, so that stopped the world from collapsing. I do appreciate that he's like, anyways, here's the lore. Okay, so that's telling you to wishlist the game. Alright. It's interesting, like, the character designs are interesting because they're all, like, part magic, part, like, techie. Okay, so it looks like this features not much in the demo. So I guess we'll just jump into a run. Is this the run thing? I want to just enter solo mode for now. Don't select forget your hero, the fighting dummy. Oh, okay. Wait, where's the fighting dummy? Oh, this is the fighting dummy. Okay. So there's 3 heroes we can play as. There's Cinder, Lotus, and Finn. Alright. So Finn is damage, Lotus is support, Finn is a tank, or Cinder's damage. So I'm thinking either Finn here or Cinder, just because damage good. So space attack, there's small bursts of magical fire. Sets off a delayed explosion that damages enemies for 250 skill damage. Launch a magic comet in target direction, which damages the first enemy hits with 300 skill damage. Send out a cone of magical fire, dealing 330 skill damage. Create a fiery ore that does 250 skill damage every second. Create shockwave taunts. Create a barrier that blocks enemy projectiles. Hold the button to charge. Toss a shield, and he generates his overshield. Alright, I'm gonna try Cinder. So, oh, we got a little training room here. We got that. That's my cone. That's a, okay, wait, so is this a line attack? Okay, it throws a projectile that blows up. And then this creates a, like a delayed detonation. Okay. I'm looking at how this looks like if you play mouse and controller. Okay, so that makes dash the thing. Okay. Flagration. Left shift is this. E is cone. And I want to see what the ult looks like, but I have to... Looks like those are increasing my, like, mana regeneration. Okay, well, I didn't get enough to get my ult, so it's fine. Alright, we will just enter a solo mode. Travel to crew, I guess. Stormspire Summit. Oh, hello. Storm speaks, and what it says chills even me. Christ Thashclaw has awoken. High atop the summit he's forged a glacier into his throne, and he guards something powerful, an Evercore fragment. His tundra ruins before us used to be sacred ground. Now they're twisted by corrupted loom and shattered by relentless storms. If you aim to reach base camp, you'll have to burn through what remains. Yeah, I get it. I'm edgy fireman. What do you say? Okay. Alright. Oh. Hello? Oh. I guess I had to punch it. Oh, so I keep getting weird stutters. Oh, I cannot pause. Okay. Okay, they were not kidding when he said my guy was squishy. Okay. So we kill them all so we get a power-up. Increase damage of Cinder's Comet by 35%. Charge my ult faster or maximum loom? Probably the loom, because that's what I use to cast the skills. Alright. Blow up these and pick them up, because I assume there's a reason to do so. Oh, I stand on the platform for long enough. Also, I didn't change my settings. Shh, we're not going to talk about how badly I just missed that. Oh, are you kidding me? It blew up on the frickin' crate. Alright, I think I'm just gonna spam this, because it's, very high damage, and... Alright, not having access to healing is kind of annoying. Man, it's actually kind of hard to aim on the controller, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it was easier to aim with my mouse. Do this, do this. Oh. Feels a little odd that it seems my safest option and my longest range option are the ones that seem to do the most damage. Oh, you're not dead? There we go. Okay, well, that went well. Alright, we'll try the support lady, because she probably has healing. Unlike Cinder here. And being able to have self-sustain is probably important if we're playing solo. So, let me read her abilities. Basic attack. Lotus's healing allies grants allies a seed of light. Anyone with a seed of light is healed for one time every time Lotus basic attacks an enemy. Plant a seed that heals allies for 15 and grants them a seed of light. Jump short distances and deal damage. So also heal allies with a seed of light. I'm assuming you can heal yourself with seed of light. Heal yourself and all allies in an area around you for 5. And gain a seed of light. Deal 150 skill damage to enemies affected. Self and allies seed of light along with 30 overshield. While overshield is active, seed of light heals 5% more normal. Against enemies cause burst damage. Alright, so. Yeah, okay, so I do give myself seeds of light with my abilities. Okay, we'll do this then, because she has healing. I'm going to turn down the graphics one more time. And then maybe I'll see if there's enough people to try matchmaking. And try one map with a bunch of randoms, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Alright. So which one of these was it that dealt damage? Okay, this does damage. My right trigger does not. Does my left mouse button? Yes, okay. So that's what I need for damage. So the right bumper doesn't. The right trigger does. So right trigger and left bumper are what I can use to do damage. Alright. Hitting an enemy with a skill causes burning, dealing 10 damage every 2.25 seconds for 2 seconds? That seems pretty good. What does flip mean? Oh, okay, that just, like, explains things. Alright. Yeah, we'll do burning. Just gotta kind of play it cautiously. Oh, wait, no, this is the buttons that we press. No, I keep pressing the left trigger when I mean to press the right trigger. I mean, this run is definitely going better, largely because we can actually heal ourselves, and we aren't just kind of screwed if we take damage. Alright. I'm gonna go to the flame one, because we already have one fire upgrade, and I'm assuming that the branching paths determine what type of upgrades you get. So, that hit me still? Wow, I'm kind of surprised by that. We're just gonna burn him out like this. Boom. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh gosh. Hey, let's go. Alright, so that increases our burn damage. This ignites people at the end of our dash. This leaves a line during it. Alright, we'll just upgrade this. We'll just get more burn. Goes nicely with healing, because we can kind of just sustain and hope our healing makes it so that we win the long fights. I'm gonna go to this poison camp, because I assume poison will work similarly. Oh, I'm rooted. I can't move. Oh, there we go. Very annoying of this guy to have a root. Dodge out of that. Oh, I thought I dodged that better than I did. Nope, let me through. Ay. Plus 25% attack speed. Healing someone who's below 30% health inspires you, granting you 15% skill power. 5 seconds. Drop 10 explosive blooms every 45 seconds. Running over a blossom causes it to detonate. I'm just going to take the attack speed. Especially because each of our attack speed also gives us a heal with the Seed of Light. Also, it's kind of uncanny that the game lacks music. It feels like it should have music. Okay, I still can't out-heal those. Okay, so my ult does heal, like, a ton. To the point where it pretty much makes me invincible if I'm attacking fast enough. Alright. Greater attack speed. Your basic attacks apply 1 stack of poison. Just poison damage every second for up to 5 seconds. Alright, yeah, let's do that. I'd like more fire. Neither of these are going to give fire. Obviously, that one's going to give gold, but I want to see what this one gives. I want to see what the spooky fire head gives. There we go. Oh, I'm out of mana. I was like, why isn't my skills working? Oh, I didn't mean to use that one. Oh well, still worked. Still worked out for me. Okay, that takes out both them. Let's go. Alright, where's the... Oh, okay. Man, that poison does a lot of damage. Alright, so what does this give? The enemies you defeat explode and deal 200 damage to nearby enemies. Your basics have a 50% chance to turn enemies into teeny tiny monsters with teeny tiny attacks that deal only 70% damage. Or active healing on yourself or an ally has a 15% chance to have that hero, cause that hero to grow and gain 25 attack power and 50% skill power. Alright, that's the one we're gonna do. So we're healing ourselves a lot. More poison though. Poison! I love poison! Oh, okay. Looks like this is gonna be a boss. Hello! I gotta stack the poison on him. Oh, geez, this man has so much health. Alright, we're gonna pop the ult. Do the heals. That did not do as much damage as I was hoping it was. Gosh, okay, we need to back off. Do these give, like, mana or something? Is that what they do? Pop them like that. Okay, yes, they give mana. That's what they're doing. No, 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 no. Ah, there we go. Alright. Okay, enemies you poison are slowed by 20% per stack. At 4 stacks, they're rooted for 3 seconds. We can drop things that heal. And your basic attacks apply 2 stacks of poison. I think I want the slow. My healing's kind of high enough that I should be able to go into pretty much every room with full health. I should make sure that I'm keeping track and doing that. I assume this is a shop. Old Brew Spire. Shopkeep, I have come to bargain. Potion Master, I've come for your strongest potions. Where do I buy things? Ah, here's where I buy things. Oh, these cost a lot more than I thought they would. Well, guess we're not getting any, money. Alright, we'll go for burn. Wow, these guys do so much damage. There we go. Okay, oh, here's another one. Let's go. Healing a friend creates a tether between you and the healed target. 5 seconds that burns enemies that come into contact with it. Every time you burn an enemy, you grant your allies. Oh, so that one. Oh, that, no. Okay, we'll go here. Alright. So the one thing I am noticing is, yeah, it's definitely made for co-op, because some of the perks just straight up don't work if you're playing solo, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm also wondering if there was more, I don't know. The sound just feels lacking in general. I'm kind of a fan of the core gameplay loop, but the sound, oh, I just got stunned there and died. Well, I got some core gems and some valor badges. You're not sure you can hear the sound at all? That is because, other than the sound of your character attacking, which is already a little quiet, there's no other sounds. Like, there's just the sound effects. Unless they've turned down... Okay, why is it turned down so low? Oh, there is! There is music, it's just automatically turned down for some reason. Alright, well, I can hear it now. Tell me if you still can't hear it. Okay, I don't have enough for any of these. You still can't hear it? Alright. The game is very quiet. Oh, well, it can't... Huh. Apparently, OBS is the problem here. OBS. Why you do this to me? There we go. Now it should be picking it up. Alright, let me see.
Burn it all down and look good doing it.
Alright. We will see if I can get into a match game. And if so, we'll see how far it goes. But I don't know if we'll be able to, because I don't know how big the player base is.
Chef's kiss.
Okay, so there's a cooking thing.
Yeah.
Looks like there are skins and stuff you can get for your characters.
Reporting for duty. Stay focused. The Evercore needs us.
Okay. Oh, alright, game found. Oh, I should double check that there's not voice chat. Looks like there isn't. Alright. Alright, well, they're playing, the other two, so I'll play support. $60 seconds feels like kind of a long time for a lock-in screen, but alright. Alright. Let's go Keldira and Zenheiser. Break him just in case we get any gold. No? Okay. Alright, we're starting out going to Poison Land.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get behind me.
Alright. Interesting. I feel like my mana region might be lowered. If you're healing yourself for now, I will apply 1 second to enemies around that hero. I think I take that. We could all just grab Poison Touch. That's very funny, but... Guys, just keep smacking it. I'll heal you. Don't worry.
Behind my shield.
Alright, where's the power up? Over here. Hey! Over here. We need to collect our power up. Eh? It did give us one, alright. I guess we continue. That was weird. Probably a glitch. We won't need it. We're probably skilled enough. Alright, so we need to kite them over to here.
Get behind me.
Alright.
Oh, this will heal you. Resilience.
Behind my shield.
Oh wow, this takes a lot of enemies to hit, fill up the energy.
Unbreakable.
Oh, it just maybe it just requires 5. That doesn't help that some of these guys are freaking ranged.
Healing bloom.
Get behind me.
This will heal you. Here, have this.
That didn't count. Guys, we need to get Guys, I'm pretty sure we need to fill the other trap too.
Oh. Oh. This will heal you.
Unbreakable.
Healing bloom.
Get behind me.
Guys, there's another trap over here.
Here, have this.
Guys, there's another trap over here. Is there a come over here button?
Oh. This will heal you.
Guys, we're clearly not making any more progress on the trap over there. Thank you. They finally noticed.
Behind my shield.
Healing bloom.
Unbreakable.
You are protected. Here, have
Behind my shield.
Help.
Get behind me.
Alright guys, it's up to you.
Unbreakable. Behind my shield. Yeah. Get behind me. Behind my shield.
Hey, nice job. Get a little bit of a bubble shield.
This will heal you.
One sec, guys. I'm gonna wait for my last heal. Alright, there we go. Now we can go in with full health. I just go pick up some mana.
Unbreakable.
Here, have
Get
this.
behind me. Behind my shield.
Uh-oh, I'm stunned.
Unbreakable.
Healing bloom.
Get behind me. Guardian smash. Unbreakable.
Hey, let's go. Base X, you'll deal 35 suppressive with a small cone. It's probably this, right? Yeah. Just because I do heal. So now my healing does damage. Is there another path, or is it just the gold path? Looks like it's just the gold path. Guess we're gonna go get some gold. Oh, I forgot to heal everyone. They should just restore your health in between each stage. Oh, he's already out there. I was like, is he not?
Behind my shield. Unbreakable. Behind my shield.
Resilience. Healing. This will heal you.
Get behind me. Behind my shield.
This will heal you.
Ooh, the game is getting a little chunky. Alright. 510 gold. Do we want to do more gold or do we want to do burning?
Here, have this.
Burning? Alright. Oh, I'm not on the platform. There we go.
Get behind me.
Healing bloom.
I attack so slow when my heal, like my
Unbreakable.
This will heal
the
you.
Seed of Light does not, like, it only healing one per attack is kind of,
Behind my
it's
shield.
really weak. For what it feels like it should be able to.
Get behind me.
Unless there's a part of the kit I'm missing, which could be possible.
Healing bloom.
Behind my shield. Ultimate protection.
Fight by my side.
Unbreakable.
Oh, Cinder died?
Behind me.
That's unfortunate. Enemies who had an attack on you will be burned. Nothing from the enemy. Oh, that's mine. Wait, actually, no, wait. Because that gets rid of my pulse. It's probably this then. Oh. Which one did it give me? Did it give me. Okay, it created the fire tether. That's unfortunate. Where are we going? This one? This one. This one? Alright, well, I guess I have to try and be mobile and get around them enough that I can...
Unbreakable.
It's so weird that it seemingly...
Behind my shield. Get behind me.
This will heal you.
Increase your attack damage, deal 300% back damage back to your attacker. Alright, that's good. Sir, I'm trying to heal you.
Here, have this. This will heal you.
There we go. We got gears and power. I'm thinking power. Alright, boss time. Here we go.
Behind my shield.
Gonna burn him. Alright, ready? We're just gonna pop ult immediately.
Get behind me. Guardian smash. Unbreakable.
I need more of the Doom.
Behind my shield.
I don't have enough mana.
Unbreakable.
Oh gosh. Am I the only one alive? Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Okay, give me the wounds for the mana. Thank you.
This will heal you.
Alright, so get him to do the big jump, dash away, and we go in and attack him. Uh-oh.
Your team has been
Ah, alright. It was a good try, good try. $120 valor.
Thank you for the assist.
Do I have enough to unlock another character? I don't think so. No. Alright, that's what I'll probably call for you. Um, that was interesting. I don't know. I think right now the main thing it needs is optimization updates. There were a few like frame stutters and weird like rubber banding and glitching that was happening that kind of made things more annoying. And it's definitely a game that would be a lot more fun with friends. Maybe I'll try and rope some friends into playing it if I can, but who knows. Um, anyways, this is where I'm gonna have to call it for the night because it do be kind of late. Uh, so we're gonna raid out someone here. Let me find who I've got to raid. I forgot that Twitch changed the UI for raiding. There we go. Oh, I didn't know Dulzor was live. Let me go see if she is near ending or in like a break or anything. Because I feel bad when I raid into people that are during breaks and whatnot. One sec, I'm getting distracted. Where are they? Why are they not showing up on my thing here? There we go. Alright, it looks like she's got ads going on. So we'll wait for ads to end. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. I love it a lot when people show up. Okay, looks like ads are over. Looks like she's back to the game. So we're gonna start the raid. Alright. I'm gonna go raid Dozer. Go check her out. She's very nice. Anyways, follow me on Blue Sky for general life updates and things. It's the only social media I'm active on. Next stream should be Thursday, so not tomorrow, day from tomorrow. Although I guess it's technically tomorrow because it's 12:04 where I'm at, but you know what I mean. Um, I don't know what I'll be doing. Maybe back to Step Beast, maybe something else if I can find another game that strikes my fancy. Maybe finishing out the other Next Fest demos that I downloaded because there was 3 I didn't play, so who knows. But yeah, I'll see you then. And I hope everyone has a good night. Yeah, good night. Wear a seatbelt. Be good people. Uh, don't do drugs unless they are prescribed by a medical professional. In which case, take them in the amounts prescribed and the directions given. Yeah, all that. And I'll see you next time. Have a good fun time over at Dolazors / Dolesies.